Dare to Dream, I like to inspire and motivate adults to dream again. Because as we go through life and take on our different roles and responsibilities, we tend to put our dreams on the back burner. And my goal here at Dawn Dares to Dream is to help you pick those dreams back up and to pursue them again. Now, I want you to understand, I started Dawn Dares to Dream because I wanted to relay my message and my heart and my feelings across to whomever would listen. It can be difficult getting your closest family and friends to understand the way that you believe and when you try to express it and share it. So this was like my backdoor way into letting everybody know. Now, I may have lost some viewers as a result of that because they don't agree, and that's fine. I am definitely a proponent of everyone having their own thoughts, their own process, their own mindset that works for them. Your religion works for you, you keep that. No one's telling you to get rid of that. Whatever it is that works for you, continue to use it. I'm just saying that sprinkle some of this other information on it, this personal development information that I'm providing you, and see where your life takes you and how you take off personally. Always remember, we are in control of how we see our environment. I don't care what everyone says it looks like or everyone says it is. We are in control of how we choose to perceive the environment.
The live blue crab, that's what I get. I also get lobster, snow crab, shrimp, and crawfish. So here my goal is to get the blue crab and the crawfish. I believe they may have some blue crab. There's someone standing here with a bag. So excited, so excited. Woo. And I think I see females. They have females. So I'm gonna wait my turn. There are a couple people up there who are getting the crabs. So I'm gonna wait my turn. But, woo, look at that. We haven't had blue crab in months, right?
Yeah.
It's been months. Yeah.
Here. Hey, I need to talk. Hi, this is Mommy getting crabs. And they're alive, but they're gonna be cooked and then they'll be dead when my mommy cooks them, right?
Right.
And then I'm gonna eat some of them. But I might not eat a lot of crabs, I might eat more of the shrimp.
Look at the screen. Make sure you get the crab.
Whatever you're doing with the crabs, I'm gonna follow wherever you're doing them.
Okay. Okay, guys, I'm all done. I have 3 birds. So I think I have like a dozen and a half. And remember, I'm also going to do lobster, shrimp, and snow crab and crawfish. So this is just the first start. Now we're gonna walk down here and see if they actually have any crawfish today. Okay, dreamers, they have crawfish, yay! So I'm getting 2 pounds. He said they're medium, so they're not large, because if they're large, you might need more because you only get like a couple. But I'm so excited.
And I love crawfish.
So excited. Yes, and I get the crawfish because he really loves the crawfish, and that's really the whole point to it. But I eat a couple. I steal a couple pieces myself. We have the crab, and that's the crawfish. And then we have some shrimp as well. So I am very, very excited. So now I need to make sure I have the seasoning and all of the veggies that I put in the boil. I have to make sure that I have all of that. I didn't make a list, so I hope I do not forget what goes in it. Now, the pot that I've steamed the crabs in is a tamale pot, and I usually throw it away eventually, so I don't have one, so I have to buy another one, but I like to buy the smaller pot. So I'm trying to see where there is a smaller one, but I like it to have, no, excuse me, I boil the crawfish in like this big stock pot that I have, but I steam the crabs, and I need to have a smaller pot. Okay, I changed my mind, and I'm getting a different pot because that pot was $109. I'm not paying $109 for that pot. This pot is $35.99, so it has the lid, and then like that for the steam. So that is what I'm going to do, because that makes more economical sense. So we have everything. We found my mother again, and we're at the checkout, and then we're gonna head to HEB from here. And at HEB we're gonna get snow crab and lobster. I hope they have lobster. Sometimes they don't have it, but I hope they do. Snow crab and lobster is the next stop, and all of the veggies for the stock pot. Well, dreamers, we made it to our second stop. We're here at HEB. Hopefully you can see the sign behind me. Yeah, we're here at HEB, and I'm gonna go in here and, like I told you earlier, get the snow crab, lobster, and then everything that goes in the stock pot for the boil. Check them out. Isn't that so cute? Look at them. So sweet. Okay, so the first thing that I'm picking up are oranges. I put oranges in the boil. I don't know what it does. I use lemon as well, but I had a friend who's born and raised Texas, right? And she put oranges, so I'm gonna do the same. So we have our celery that I'm gonna use in the stock, and we're also buying green onion. And I'm wondering if I need to buy any regular onions if I have those in the fridge already. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna buy a couple of regular onions as well. One of my favorite songs is playing, Elton John, Still Standing. I love that song. I'm doing more than standing right now, but when I was in survival mode, this song was so inspiring to me, and I knew I could make it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love this song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where's Grandma? Go put that in her bag. Standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So now we are at the seafood counter. As you can see, oh, they don't have any lobster. So we have to get lobster tail. See, at the seafood counter, so they don't have any live lobster. They only have one, and when they have one, they don't sell it because they need to keep the water, I think, like at a certain pH balance or something, or they'll have to start all over again, and the lobsters can die, blah, blah, blah. So I'm only going to be able to get snow crab and lobster tail. 5 clusters of the snow crab. 5. We'll need snow crab, and then I'm going to get the lobster tail. You see those lobster tails right there? I'm gonna get lobster. I think I'm gonna get the small ones because the big ones are so frozen. So I'm gonna get the little ones. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get the What I want you to know is I love my wine, and my Pinot Grigio Santa Margarita has been giving me a little stomach ache. I don't think I can take the acid in it. So what I've decided to do is do some red wine. I like Pinot Noir. I think I like Malbec, if that's how you pronounce that as well. So I'm in this aisle trying to find a couple of, okay, a couple of bottles to take home with me. And remember, I always steam the crabs with beer, so I have to get some beer. And I probably will get some type of craft beer if I can find one that I like, to go ahead and take home to eat with the crabs as well. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get this Hefeweizen. I believe I've had it before. I like wheat beer. I think it's a wheat beer. It says Bavarian style, so I'm gonna get that. I got, what is this? Four Graces Pinot Noir. I like that because it's an easy drinking red wine, very mild. And I also got a Malbec. And last, I got this one. Let's see. I have this Zinfandel as well. So I'm gonna try them and see which one is my favorite, and maybe that'll be the one that I continue to get, or I'll continue to get all three if I like all three. But I know I love Pinot Noir, but I need to, you know, spread my wings a little bit. And I like Malbec, but this is H-E-B. Kroger has the Malbec that I like. We're all checked out, and we're headed to the car. And the next time you see me, I'm gonna be cooking it up.
Me too. Oh no, I'm not gonna cook.
You're not gonna cook?
No, but I'll peer a little bit.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Okay. Well, dreamers, I made it all the way home, and I want to start by telling you the veggies that go in the crab boil. So we have onion, green onion. Now, you want to use your old stuff when you're doing like a stock, because why use your fresh? So I bought some green onions in the market, but I'm going to use the old ones I have. Green pepper, like I told you, orange in the market, and lemon. And I'm also going to put those tiny red potatoes in as well, but those are for actual eating when we begin to eat our seafood boil. So, and I'm also going to add in this spice. Now, there are a few other spices that I need to get out of my cabinet and share with you that I also add into the boil. Okay, so I did pull out the spices. So I'm going to use celery seed, cardamom, fennel seed, and ground coriander. I think I might have coriander seed, which is better than the ground. And I'm also going to add some Old Bay as well. But I have to check to see if I have coriander seed. Well, dreamers, we're now progressed to the stage of heating up the steam pot for the blue crab. I have behind me the stock pot, the boil for the crawfish and the shrimp. That's going. I want to boil that really well so that the flavors combine and come together and blend, and then I'll add in the crawfish and the shrimp. The hardest thing about what I'm doing is about the seasoning, about the boil, because you know seafood doesn't take any time to make. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to put beer in the bottom of this pot. I'm using beer to steam the crabs. I usually use like a cheap 40-ounce beer, but where I live, in the markets I go to, it's kind of hard to find that. I would have to go to a different market in order to actually find that. So I just bought, I don't even know what size these are. Are these 22 ounces? I don't know. I just bought 3 of these to put in here to steam the crab with. But the goal, if you're going to steam crab, is to use the cheapest beer that you can, because I don't think the premium matters. And I have one more can. And then I'm going to actually wash the crabs off. I will show you a little bit of that as well, because they're kind of funky from being in the, you know, they live in the bottom of the ocean, and then they swim up to the top, and that's how, you know, you'll see them sometimes swimming, but they really live in the bottom, so they live in the sand and the dirt. They don't dig themselves in like the crawfish do, but they live down there, so they need to be sprayed off. So I want you to take a look at the crawfish that I have down here that I am like spraying and soaking in water, and then I'm going to sprinkle some salt on them to help scrub off the shell, because unlike the crab, the crawfish actually lives in mud. They're called mud bugs. So what I need to do is get that dirt off, and the best way to get that dirt off is to add salt. So I'll make sure that I've drained the water, and then I'll add salt, and then I'll add in more water, and I'll do that a few times to clean them as well. But take a look at these. I know it's not too much light down there, but there they go. I have put the salt. I just used some sea salt. I usually use regular salt, but I don't have any regular salt. I put that down here, and look at the buddies go. Look at them. Okay, dreamers. I have my crabs. I'm going to take a couple out of this bag so that I can clean them. Here's one. They're kind of little today, but we're gonna eat these little crabs right up. Okay, and I am afraid. I know I may not look afraid, but I haven't had them in so long. They seem a little easy, but I'm grabbing them from behind. If I can't get them from behind, they might get me. Grab them from behind. Woo! Okay. So I'm done with those. So I'm just gonna spray them off. And I want you to see my teeny weeny little blue crabs. See them down there? And my salted crawfish are over here. So soon you will be able to see a whole spread. And I'm just gonna drop the snow crab in the pot and just drop the shrimp as well. And I have lobster tail. I keep forgetting I have lobster tail, and I'm just gonna drop that in the steam pot. And then I'm gonna make a couple sauces, and I'll tell you what goes in my sauces as well. So now we're gonna make those sauces. The first sauce that I do is a mayonnaise mustard Old Bay sauce. So I use Hellman's. French's mustard. It doesn't matter what mustard. This must have been on sale. Whatever mustard you have. And Old Bay. My mother's over there laughing at me. And then I do a second sauce that's a lemon butter garlic sauce. So I use real butter. And then I use this minced garlic to get in a jar because it's kind of hard to mince it up enough garlic to make the sauce work. And then I'm also going to put some lemon in there and lemon pepper seasoning as well. So I'm going to make those two sauces. The seafood is really done. We're waiting on the sauces. So I'm going to make those so that we can sit down and eat. So everything is done. So what I'm going to do now is try to get everything out this pot. Ooh, it smells so good. So good. Look at those shrimp. Look at those shrimp. I did put one snow crab in here because I wanted to taste the difference between a boiled snow crab and compare it with the steamed snow crab. Like do a direct taste comparison. So I did get that. These shrimp are looking so good. Look at the crawfish. And these snow crabs today are really big. You see that? They are huge. So let me show you. We got lobster tail in here. Woo, that's steam. Woo. Lobster tail. There's a whole bunch of snow crabs. Ah, whoop! I caught that. I caught that. Let me put this down before I have an accident doing the one-handed thing. These snow crabs are serious today. And then our blue crab. They're like tiny little creatures today. So that is our plate. I'm gonna pile up a little bit more blue crab and we're gonna enjoy our evening. I haven't had a seafood boil in so long. I'm really gonna enjoy this one. So I just want to remind you, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. Don't take everything so seriously. Sometimes it's not about us, it's about the other person. So we need to be mature enough to say, okay, that's probably not about me. That attitude that I just got probably isn't about me, because it probably isn't. And what I want you to do is just brush your shoulders off and make sure you keep your energy high, your vibration high, and you want to make sure you have all the love, joy, and happiness in your life. Remember to leave a comment down below. Also, share this to your social media platform like Facebook. And
Last, if you have not subscribed, my face is going to be up here in a circle. So click on my face, select the gray bell, select all. That way you'll be subscribed to my channel and you'll be alerted to all the new content I place up here to YouTube. And on this side, I am going to put the pain, hurt, and trauma playlist. Remember to check it out. There's a lot of good stuff, a lot of good healing stuff. Because my whole goal here is to help you to heal from that past pain, hurt, and trauma and release it and let it go. Have a great day, dreamers.